Okay, it's on.
Hi there. Well, I guess I should say hi, y'all, even though it does not come naturally to me. My name's Kathy, and I'm one of Bill's classmates from Texas A&M. We went to
Yay!
grad school together, Gig'em Aggies, and we pretty much bonded immediately. And actually, Bill was one of my favorite classmates, and we didn't keep in touch for a while, but luckily, life brought us back together when I was working in California and got to see him there on multiple opportunities and got to meet Wendy. That was great. And then when they moved to Nashville, then they were even closer. So luckily, I was able to share some time with Bill during what would be his final years, and I'm very grateful for that. My one memory, I mean, all I can say about Bill is that the most positive person I have ever known. So just 100% positivity, and that made him unforgettable. And he certainly knew how to enjoy life. He was so full of life. He had more life than anybody. So it was a real privilege to have known him.
Thank you, Kathy. Okay, David, you're up. You want to say
Oh,
anything? And you guys can tell funny stories about college too. I thought that would be funny. I know that there were probably some tattletale things you could say about.
Kathy's radio training is kicking, and I'm not going to be as flamboyant.
I did have a brief career in broadcasting.
Did I wish I could have heard that.
I wish I had recordings of my show, actually, but oh well. We digress.
All right, sure. Let's see what we can do.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you had a couple of experience with him, more than just talent.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name's David. I met Bill at grad school at Texas A&M as well. I think what we just discussed before this recording was that we were all different, and that's kind of, I think, why we gravitated to Bill. It was a little difficult fitting in Texas, and Bill wasn't from Texas, so he was a lot kind of more approachable and friendly. But, you know, Bill's character was that he was friendly with us, and he was friendly with the homeboys from Texas as well. So like he was a people person, you know. Everybody kind of gravitated to him, and he was cool, and he was funny, and he was smart, you know. So it was easy to spend time with Bill.
And he said he had the long ponytail then too when he was at Texas A&M, right? And there weren't a lot of people with ponytails at Texas A&M, not a lot of guys.
Lots of buzz cuts.
And he was just kind of like, hey, you know, you like me or you don't, right?
Yeah, I never saw anybody give him crap for it, you know. Like everybody treated him with respect. Everybody was friendly to him, and he was friendly to everybody. So I don't know. He was well liked and accepted. I think the same thing happened to a lot of people, because in those days, in order to keep in touch, you had to write letters, and not everybody is a letter writer. And in those days, to make calls was expensive. And now it's easier to kind of tag and stay in touch with people on Facebook and various other social media. So didn't hear from him for a while. I didn't know kind of what was happening in his life at all. And then I found out later that he suffered this stroke and the operation and all of the craziness in life. And it's funny, I know a couple of people who are, they are still positive, but they've had the craziest lives and the craziest stories. And you kind of say, how did you kind of make it through that and make it through it with a smile? But I don't know. I guess those are the people that kind of God sends to you to realize, hey, life isn't so bad. You just got to figure out how to keep, swimming and swimming. Yeah. So we managed to hook up again in Thailand, and he came and he spent some time here. And he was a trooper. Like, I would pull up with my little old rented scooter, and he would jump on that, and we would go, here, there, and everywhere. And he would charm people wherever he went.
And this, just to give people the timeline, like we had been traveling South America for 2 years, and then in April, actually it was April too, gosh, April, I got a call from my son who said that my first husband had cancer. And so Bill and I talked literally like 5 minutes, and he bought me a ticket back. He says, your kids need you. And so it was like, what are you going to do? And it's like, well, there's no room for him at my son's house. I was sleeping on a cot in my first husband's room. And it was like, okay, I guess I have to keep traveling, right? So he came home, he came back to California, and then he's like, I think I'm going to check out David Jessamy. He's in Thailand. I always wanted to go. So he called you, and he's just like, hey, you want me to come visit? And you're like, yeah, when? And he's like, now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, yeah. But it's funny. I guess I did the same thing to Alicia, you know, and it's great that we could just fall back in, you know?
Drop in.
So,
yeah. So he was there 6 months with you.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to interrupt your story, but.
No. We did a lot of things. We met with various people, and you know, Bill gets himself into situations. He'll meet this person, and then he'll be there, and then it's a story, and it's like, it's always something, but it's exciting and it's fun. And you know, if you're like me and I try to stay out of trouble, it's interesting to kind of watch the storm as it's happening.
Trouble following Bill everywhere he goes.
Yeah, you know, so, but yeah. And trouble comes in all sorts of ways, because, you know, sometimes Bill is too generous, you know, and people take advantage of that.
And it's misunderstood.
Yeah.
And it's misunderstood. That happened on several continents.
Oh yeah. You know, yeah. But it makes for an exciting life.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's kind of one thing about Bill. You know, being around him was always interesting. It was never dull. It was never boring. There was always something going.
Yes, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he's the only person I ever met that wanted to go out as much as I did. You know,
Wow.
it's just like look at me like, it's Friday night. You want to go out? And I'm like, you want to go out? Yeah, let's go out. You know? It's like neither one of us wanted to stay at home.
Yeah, we went on a few trips. And then Bill went on a few trips on his own. And I like doing that as well. I'm not as extroverted, but I do like going out and seeing things and being in new places and stuff like that.
Yeah, he took the tour of Cambodia and Laos and Vietnam.
We went down to Sukhothai, hung out there for a bit. Yeah. And like I said, we would jump on a bike and we'd go out to the country and whatever. We went to Pai together, which was nice, Pai, Thailand. So I have a few photos of the time that we spent together, and I'll gladly share them.
Okay, great. That'd be awesome. Yeah, just post them on the Celebrating Bill Spoutoff page, and then everyone can check that out. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, anything else you guys want to say? Any other stories you can think of?
Not right now.
What about the projects? You guys worked on that project together? Like, is that in grad school, our cohort was divided into various teams, and none of us were on the same team. So that wasn't as much fun then.
Right. So we were on different teams. But
okay.
Yeah, we had lots of classes together.
Yeah.
So.
Well, all right. Well, thanks, you guys. So I will go ahead and stop the recording. Thanks so much. And I'm just so glad that I got to meet you guys through Bill, and he loved you so much.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, that's true.
It would be nice to actually meet.
Isn't this kind of meeting I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, it would be nice to, I was always hoping to kind of.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm in Nashville. Come to visit.
I know, when life
COVID.
returns to normal, one of my first visits will probably be to Wendy.
Awesome. Oh, that'll be good. I'll be glad to have company for sure. So, okay, great. All right. Well,
All right.
hopefully we will stay in touch anyhow. So,
All right. Well, I'll start looking for some pictures because
okay.
I know I have some, definitely.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, thanks for organizing, Wendy.
all right. And we will see you Sunday on video for
Okay.
24
All right.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to
Okay.
try to set something, you're going to try to set up something with Arun?
Yes, I'll call.
Okay. Okay, great.
I'll call and see if we can get something together and you tell me about Alicia.
Okay. All right. So
Alicia. It's Alicia.
yeah, Alicia,
Alicia.
and I just need to know the number.
Okay. I'll give that
the-
to you after we
Well,
stop
yeah,
the recording.
text me the number and
Okay.
the time.
Okay. All right. Hang on.